Hey, it's your buddy, peace and harmony with you here today. Fear of letting go of a narcissist. A lot of people really tend to procrastinate letting go of a narcissist. They are addicted, they're love bombed, they've got the concoctions running through their bloodstream, they can't think straight, they can't eat right, they can't sleep right. They're having a difficulty letting go. They're having difficulty of making it a clean break. They've got one foot in, they've got one foot back, they've got one foot in, they've got one foot back, constantly trying to make tracks forward, but yet they find it very, very difficult to just let them go and acknowledge the truth. Why is it so difficult? Why can't we just accept it for what it is and let these people go? Well, a lot of times it has to do with a fear and an addiction. People who are finding themselves in repeat narcissistic relationships, they have a relationship pattern. They've created a pattern in their life where they're usually subjugating themselves, meaning lowering themselves to the needs of another. In other words, they're so focused on trying to satisfy their partner's needs that they're forgoing their own. And so what ends up happening is they're externalizing their identity. They're no longer just about taking care of themselves and getting a healthy relationship of themselves as a whole person. They're feeling like they're actually incomplete, and they're trying to seek this completeness in another person. And it might sound very strange and very odd at first, but you're going to have to let it kind of marinate over a little bit, and it'll start to really make a lot of sense. Because, and you've heard this probably before, is that you need to enter into the relationship as a whole person. Meaning, I have head to toe what I need, and this other person is essentially gravy to me. In other words, I enjoy this person, we laugh, we go out, we have fun, we see movies, we go biking, we go fishing, we do whatever, we go hunting, whatever it is that you love to do. You know, you do it together, but you are yourself a whole person intact, and they are a whole person with themselves intact, and the two of you become superpowers together, because the two of you are grounded, you're whole, and you complete each other in basically an exponential way. Not like, you know, part of me is gone. You can't ever say that, because if part of you is gone, that means you're incomplete, and that does not make any sense. Yes, we need other people, but you are enough. You as a person are enough. You have self-esteem, you have the ability to believe, you have the ability to create, you have the ability to bring it in relationships, and you are not any less of a person without this person. You are magnificent on your own. You are complete on your own. You're wonderful on your own. You don't have to feel like you're losing basically the rest of your life, or the rest of your vision of life is going to be any marred without them. So people get addicted to the abuse. They get addicted to feeling inferior, and they're afraid that they won't be strong enough to maybe take on another relationship, or they're afraid of being alone. Don't let these fears hold you back from letting go of the narcissist. I know it cannot be oftentimes a very difficult decision, but usually once you've exposed them, you know enough now. You know that they're not good for you, they're not healthy for you, and there comes a point of no return when you don't want to go back, and you can't go back. You're growing as a person. You're more than that. You have more to offer them than what they're treating you. I mean, you definitely can't fit the round peg in a square hole. It's not going to fit. You can try to force it, and if you try to force yourself, you know, into this relationship, or force it to make it work, you're living in denial, and it's going to come to the point where you know that it's not right, and you can let them go. Let them go. Be willing to meet life where you're at now and enjoy life. Give yourself a chance to heal, recover, and get back in the swing, get back on the saddle. But let them go. Do not allow yourself to be addicted. Do not allow yourself to be bent over, out of shape. bent over backwards, feeling like you're regressing, pick up the pieces, pick up the tools, work it, and work your healing and work your road forward, and you'll begin to realize that you are actually whole. And that maybe is the discovery and the lesson you need to learn in your life, is that you are enough. You as you are, with all your background, with all your experience, with all your tribulations, with all your ups and downs, you are enough. And life loves you just the way you are, and life wants you just the way that you are. And so stop beating yourself up. Stop holding on to that which is no longer serving you, that which is no longer good for you. Let it go. Stop chasing that sort of erroneous dream that was just an error, that you were meant to be with an abusive person, that you are, you need to take this sort of abuse in relationships to move forward. Yes, there's going to be discussions. Yes, there's going to be conflicts or disagreements. That's part of it. But know when to walk away, and know who to walk away from, and how to embrace a healthier relationship where you can have more open, a little bit more sophisticated discussions, and where you can then walk away and gracefully when you have disagreements there, but know how to come together and discuss things like mature and civil people. Let the abuser go. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support.